And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And so off the tip, it's New York. Now here's Frazier. Houston. And that one's good. Here's English. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
I was able to talk with Jeff Hornacek for a moment.
Frazier outside. A pass to DeBusschere. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Frazier outside. It's up a 3. Shot's good.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Thompson outside. Anthony. Here's the screen. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Frazier with it. Back to Ewan. Outside Anthony. Houston. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's English. Pass to Anthony. No good on the 3.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Now here's Anthony. The shot by Anthony, no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Now here's Thompson. Issel. Banked in off the glass.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
On defense, Denver. They trail by 1. Back to Frazier. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. A pass to DeBusschere. Here's Anthony. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's English. And here is Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Again, the Nuggets score.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Frazier with it. Outside Anthony. Shoots it. And the Knicks good for 2.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Here's English. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Anthony. Thompson. Back to Anthony. Pass to English. Off target with his 3. The Knicks with the lead. Frazier with it. DeBuscher with it. Now DeBuscher. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Pass to English. Issel. Shot from 12. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here is Frazier. Pass to Ewing. Backs him down. Ball's knocked loose. Now Anthony. And here's Thompson. Thompson left side. Back to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up the baby hook. And he can't bank that one in. Now here's Ewing. Outside Anthony. Fades and shoots. Thompson with the rebound. The Nuggets trail. Issel. Pass to English. They need this one. He takes it up and lays it in. Knicks on offense. Houston. There's a good screen. Outside Anthony. Now DeBuscher. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Lever. Pulls it up. No good. That would have tied it.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
The shot no good. Now here's Anthony. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Inside, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Denver calls timeout. Here's Thompson. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
And here's Frazier. Pass to DeBuscher. Now here's Frazier. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. 5 points in the game.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's English. Lever. Here's English. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Frazier outside. Pass to Ewing. It with authority. And here is Anthony. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Frazier with it. pass to Ewing. Shot clock at 6. No dice from 9 feet out. And Denver has possession. Trailing by 2. It's stolen by Anthony. Frazier outside. Fires the 3. Blocked. Thompson outside. Pass to English. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Here is Frazier. To Busher with it. Pulls up, high post. Jump shot is good that time. Here's English. 6 points for him. Jacks up a 3. And the shot is good. 9 points in the game so far.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
New York calls timeout. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Richardson with it. Pass to Starks. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Now Iverson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
New York trailing. Now here's Richardson. Pass to Starks. Releases. Misses off the right iron.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Vanderway. And blocked. Starks with it. Here's King. Back to Starks. Here's King. Here's King. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now here's Iverson. Van Exel. 5 to shoot. Van Exel. Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Richardson. Here's King. And the layup's good off the glass. Now Iverson. Clock at 6. Van Exel. Misses the 3. The Knicks with the lead. Back to Starks. King. Pass to Richardson. Here's King. Here's Iverson. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Knicks. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far? Van Exel, 6 on the shot clock. That is good. And here Starks. Pass to Richardson. Now Stoudemire. Here's Starks. A three-pointer, no good. Kicks it out to Richardson. Starks with it. Back to Richardson. And here's Oakley. There's a screen. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. The Nuggets trail. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And he gets it to go. Knicks on offense. Richardson with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Stoudemire. Backing in. Goes up low. There's the block. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Now Mutombo. And here is Iverson. 6 to shoot. Down low. Mutombo. That's good. Now, here's Richardson. Pass to Starks. Now, here is Oakley. Now, here is Oakley. 5 on the clock. Back to Starks. Three-pointer. And that is good. He's got 8.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The Nuggets making a switch here. Chipped away. Here's Richardson. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Pass to Iverson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Richardson. Now here's back to Monroe. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Knicks making a switch here. Pass to Iverson. Makes it off the glass.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And good on the basket. Book it.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Jokic. And again, it's Denver. Here's Monroe. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to Oakley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And here is Iverson. Pass to Billups. Shoots. Rebound by Anthony.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Now, here is Oakley. Back to Anthony. Drops in the layup for two. He's got 7. Now here's Billups. Stolen away. Houston. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Iverson with the ball. He has 5. Vandeweghe. Lock at 6. Jokic. The shot is off. Now Anthony. He has 7. Porzingis. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Here's Iverson. High, arcing shot. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Clock at 4. Here's Billups. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Pass to Ewing. Now to Busher. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ewing. English pulls it in.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Pass to Billups. It's good from long range.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 7. Now Frazier. Frazier right side. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Pass to Billups. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Denver.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Here is Frazier. Frazier left side. Houston. And he drops that one in. 8 points for him.
And something else I think of with him is that three-point shot from the corner. I mean, that's his shot. And we've certainly seen him drain a bunch of them.
Now here's Anthony. And here's Anthony. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Houston. Pass to Frazier. From downtown. But they get it back. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Here's Ewing. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Ewing. The Nuggets making a switch here. Both free throws good from Ewing. The Nuggets trail. Outside Anthony. Pass to English. Poked away. Thompson outside. Here's English. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 11. New York calls timeout. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Anthony. He's got 7. Frazier outside. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good. He's got 11.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Now here's Anthony. And that one's good, Anthony. Here is Frazier. 5 points in the game. A pass to DeBusschere. Anthony with it. Releases from 15. And again, it's New York. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 6-point game. Here's English. 11 points in the game. The tray. And yes, sir, that one drops.
You look at them and what they're trying to do on offense, and I like it. I really do. I like the way they're using the entire court. They're spreading themselves out, and when you spread yourself out and make the extra pass, it gives you a chance to get good looks from behind the three-point line, and they're draining their chances.
Anthony's shot is off.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's Thompson. And there's another one for the Nuggets. Now Frazier. Pass to Anthony. Backing down. Back to Frazier. Frazier left side. Just 5 to shoot. Now DeBusschere. DeBusschere can't get the basket. Here's English. Backs down. Post shot. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so it's New York with it. Houston. Houston. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 13.
He is just tearing it out this court. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Anthony with the bucket. Now Anthony. 9 points in the game so far. Frazier outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Anthony. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been... The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. And so here's Denver. They trail by 1. Lever. Pass to English. The Busher's there. Clock at 6. English misses. New York with the ball. And here is Anthony. Houston fires for 3. Carmelo Anthony, and that's good. 12 points for him.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's English. Pass to Anthony. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Frazier with it. They set the pick. Houston. Kept alive by New York. Now here's Ewing. And he gets the bucket. He has 6. Denver calls timeout. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to English. Covered by Anthony. With the floater. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Frazier right side. Now here's Ewing. Lets it go from 11. Connects. The jumper drops. 8 points for him.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Here's English. Lever. Pass to Anthony. Knocks it loose. Stolen by DeBusschere. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now Anthony. Houston. Good on the three-point shot.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
The Nuggets trail. Lever. Pass to Anthony. DeBusschere's there. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now here's Frazier. 5 points in the game. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Nuggets now on offense. 7-point differential. Thompson outside. Pass to English. Covered by Anthony. Takes the 13-footer. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. DeBusschere inside. And they get it back. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And so here's Denver. They trail by 9 points. Lever. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Issel. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Outside Anthony. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Anthony. Good on both. Now here's Anthony. He's got 8. Pass to Thompson. Thompson right side. English. 5 to shoot. No one near him. Off the left rim and out.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
And here's Frazier. He's got 5. Backing down is Ewing. Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And the Nuggets making a change here. Four on the shot clock. Houston. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Knicks making a switch here. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 11-point game. Pass to Thompson. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Back to Thompson. Here's English. English's shot is good. He's got 18. Here is Frazier. Knicks on offense. Picked him clean. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's the floater. Here's Stoudemire. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. A pass to DeBusschere. Back to Frazier. Six to shoot. Good.
And let's give him some more credit where more credit is due for his role as a team leader. I mean, he's somebody who brings out the best in his teammates whenever he's on the floor.
They set the screen. Lever. And he gets it to go. Here is Frazier. He's got 7. Houston. Here's DeBusschere. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's English. Backs him down. He sinks the 11-footer. He's got 20.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean,
but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Frazier with it. Here's King. Frazier outside. A pass to DeBusschere. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing. Can't get it to go. Here's English. 20 points for him. Thompson outside. And here is Mutombo. It's rebounded by DeBusschere.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Pass to Frazier. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's English. And he gets it to go. He's got 22. The Knicks with the lead. New York calls timeout. And the Nuggets making a change here. Here's Monroe. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Now Iverson. He's got 5. Knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Van Exel. And Stoudemire pulls it down.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And here comes the break. Iverson with the ball. Van Exel. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Pass to Richardson. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here's Iverson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. He has 7. Now Richardson. Monroe. Back to Richardson. Here's King. Pass to Monroe. 6 to shoot. Oakley. Backing down. Hits the jump hook.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 7. Van Exel. Back to Iverson. And he lobs it toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. And here is Monroe. Pass to Richardson. Porzingis. That's good. He has 5.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Now here's Iverson. Van Exel. Good on the triple.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Back to Richardson. Pass to Oakley. Backing him down. From 12 feet out. No good. The Nuggets trail. Van Exel. Now here's Iverson. There's the screen. Van Exel. Rebound by Monroe.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Polk loose. Pass to Richardson. From the high post. Good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Knicks. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Starks with it. Here's Richardson. A pass to DeBush. Starks with it. Shot clock at 6. Hits the three-point bomb.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. And the Knicks making a change here. And both free throws good for Iverson. Richardson. Here's King. Pass to Stoudemire. Backs in. Clock at 6. King. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Iverson outside. Now Mutombo. And here is Billups. Back to Iverson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Billups. Launches it. And he gets it to go.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And the Knicks with possession here. 10-point lead. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Here's King. Back to Starks. Pass to Monroe. Six on the shot clock. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And here comes Billups. Van Exel. And he drops in the layup off the glass. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now, here is Monroe. Pass to Starks. Stoudemire with the ball. Stoudemire left side. Good.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Billups with the ball. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Mutombo. Starks with the steal. Here's King. That's good.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Van Exel. Outside Billups. Stolen by Monroe. And they're running. King. It's blocked. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now here's Billups. Had the space there, but it's offline. Pass to Stoudemire. Monroe. Now to Busher. 4 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
Outside, Billups. Jokic. No luck. Now, here is Monroe. Pass to Starks. Now, Stoudemire. Stoudemire, left side. Now, here is Monroe. Here's King. Pulls up. And the Knicks good for 2. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Back to Billups to stop the run. And again, Denver no good. And here Starks. Ball stolen. Left side, Billups. From outside the arc. And the shot is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And here is Monroe. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Starks. Now Monroe. And here is Stoudemire. Stoudemire left side. And the clock to Busher. And again, New York with the triple. Here's Billups. Van Exel. Outside Billups. Another 3 for Denver.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Starks with it. Pass to Monroe. Back to Starks. Fires the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep. And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 18. There's the pick. Back to Billups. Let's go. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that one's good.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Now Billups. Van Exel. Back to Billups. Left side, Billups. 5 to shoot. And that one's good.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Big group substitution here for Denver. The Nuggets really having a tough go here. Back to Anthony. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Frazier. They set the pick. Up top, Ewing. Back to Frazier. And he banks in the layup.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
And Denver has possession. Here's English. That's good. 24 points for him. Now here's Frazier. They get a hand on it. And here they come. Lever. It's blocked.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Pass to Ewing. Teardrop shot, and that one's good.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And here's Frazier. Out to Anthony. Pass to Frazier. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Anthony with it. Anthony left side. Shot clock at 6. Anthony left side. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Frazier outside. Changes up. And Ewing with the nice inside bucket.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Here's Anthony. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Now Frazier. Back to Ewing. Backs down. Frazier outside. With the lead pass. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the Nuggets making a change here. That's good from Ewing. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Iverson outside. Six to shoot. Here's English. Unloads from 9. English misses. Here comes Carmelo Anthony. Here Starks. Pass to Richardson. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Backing down. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Now here's Iverson. Van Exel. Back to Iverson. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Now, here is Starks. So no problem for him. Carmelo Anthony